Alright, good afternoon. It is a Saturday. I want to say it's December 5th of 2019. Hello everyone. This little broadcast here will be later on uploaded to my channel, which is now called Fairies Wear Boots, which I'm currently locked out of and have been for over a week. Alright guys, we're gonna talk about children and creativity and see the beautiful snow coming down in Big Bear here. See if I can flip this camera around a little bit. Well, maybe not. Alright, we'll just hold it like this. Alright, so it came to my attention as I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday that, kids these days they're not being able to use their creativity, so I thought I would address the importance of it and, later on upload this to my Wake Up America channel, and hopefully some of my subscribers like Julian Peterson will get this. Einstein talked about the fact that one of the most vital things, to things that he discovered and to life itself is creativity, right? And I will even suggest to you that creativity is the stuff of magic. It's how we can change the weather, so to speak. It's more real than reality, right? A great novel is remembered long after a life is over. And so, my mother was a school teacher for some 25 years, so we're getting some good snow. I'll show you guys. It's like a little snow globe here in Big Bear City today. My mother was a school teacher during the time that President Bush, well, she was 25 years. She retired several years ago. But one thing that, during the time of President Bush, when there was the No Child Left Behind, there was a government blacklist for schools that underperformed. And what they did then is very similar to what they do now, which is that they put schools on a blacklist, which is not what they're doing right now, but get to the next part. And the students that were underperforming, often in, drug-infested neighborhoods, kids who didn't have the same skills to work with to begin with, were deprived of both PE and art classes in an attempt to write home the instruction of reading, writing, and arithmetic, thus proving that No Child Left Behind and It Takes a Village to Raise a Child had both abysmally failed. Abysmally. By stifling the creativity of these children, what they basically did is entrap them in a life of drudgery, of black and white, of, depressing, despairing sort of existence. And to explain this to you, you can kind of look at the dolphin, and there's a TED Talks that's published on this, but dolphins, when they play, they develop new brain matter that can be used for anything. Just like when humans learn a musical instrument or they go play outside with their dog, they actually have more brain matter to work with to learn things. Studies have shown when people, let's go with this. What you look at, what you expect to perceive, changes what is actually perceived. Like if you're expecting to see heads or tails when you flip a coin, you're more likely to see the one you expect. So, given that, Nikola Tesla said that there's probably a 1 in 6 billion chance that this is not a simulation, probably explains why the powers of imagination can actually change the nature of reality. Hold on, guys. At any rate, I believe this is what was going on, and what the Oral Torah is actually about, is that Moses and others like him understood how to imagine something, how to go into that place, and how to change the nature of existence. And so, letting kids play and read novels, by the way, which reading a story has been proven to be the one thing that helps a sociopath develop a conscience, develop feelings that they never had before, comes from reading not an instructional book, but a storybook, right? And that's what the Bible is. It's a book of stories. So for this little Sabbath day, or Saturn day today, I wanted to encourage everybody to enjoy a story and some time to play. See you later.